Buddha often told his disciples that never let yourself be controlled by three questions if you want to be happy in life. Why is so much bad happening to me? Why do I have bad luck? And what will happen now? Instead of that, have faith in God and try to find positive things in negative situations in life. Because positivity is the antidote to the anxiety, fear, self-doubt. People often ask these three questions to God when they face rejection, failure, or any negative situations in life. But remember what Buddha said: what you think you become, what you feel you attract, and what you imagine you create. So the better is think positive even in negative situation. If you truly want to change your life, you first must be willing to change your mind. You have to accept the situation the way it is. Remember, never blame anyone in life, any person or any people or any situation. As the good people give you happiness, bad people give you experience. As same as the good times give you pleasure in life, but the bad times give you lessons. Becoming positive is not always easy. It's easy to say or advise people to stay positive, but in reality, it's hard. That is why today I'm going to tell you a story from the time of Lao Tzu in China. There was an old man in the village and his name was Rinjai. Rinjai was a very poor, honest and intelligent person. Rinjai used to earn his living by cutting and selling forest wood. But one day, when he went into the forest to cut wood, he got a beautiful white horse. When he came back home with that horse, the entire villagers came to see that horse, because they haven't seen such a beautiful horse in their life. And the Rinjai became so famous into the state. When the king saw that horse, he got amazed. Such a horse had never been seen before. He said, "What a beauty, what a strength." Now even the kings were jealous of him because he had a beautiful white horse. The king asked for the horse and he offered fabulous price. He offered unlimited gold coins to Rinjai. But the old Rinjai said, "No, I don't want to sell this horse." Many rich people tried to buy his horse. But Rinjai tells everyone, "This horse is not just a horse. He is the member of my family. How can I sell a family member? I don't want to sell him because of the greed for money." But one day something unexpected happened. One morning Rinjai found that the horse is missing in the stable. Rinjai searched for everywhere. Even he asked people if they have seen the horse or not. But he could not find the horse. The whole villagers gathered and said, "You foolish old man, we already knew it, that someday the horse would be stolen. And you are so poor. How can you protect such a precious horse?" Even a man made fun of Rinjai. The man laughingly said, "You have suffered a lot. What could be a worse fate than this? It would have been better to sell it to the king. And if you would have been sold this horse, you could have got a good amount of money that would help you to pass your old age comfortably. Now the horse is gone. It is a curse, a misfortune." But Rinjai stayed silent and did not react to anyone's word. He just said, "Don't go too far," and simply says that the horse is not in the stable. This is the fact, and everything else is a judgment, whether it is a misfortune or not. How do you know? How do you judge? But people said, "Don't try to befool us. We may not be the great philosophers, but no philosophy is needed. It is a simple fact that a treasure has been lost, and it is a misfortune." Rinjai just said one thing: whatever it is, everything is fine. The people laughed. They thought the old man had gone mad, because they always knew it, that he was a little crazy. Otherwise, he would have sold his horse and lived in riches, but he was living like a woodcutter. A month passed after this incident. Then suddenly one night, the horse returned in the stable. He had not been stolen. He had escaped to the wilderness. And not only he did come back, but the surprising is this: he brought a dozen wild horses with him. This news spread like rocket speed. Again, the people gathered and they said, "Dear Rinjai, you were right, and we were wrong. Losing that horse was not a misfortune. It proved to be a blessing. We are sorry that we insisted. Your luck has changed. Now you can become a horse trader." Again, the Rinjai said, "You are going too far. Just say that the horse is back, and say that 12 horses have came with the horses. But don't judge. Who knows whether it is a blessing or not? It is only a fragment. Unless you know the whole story, how can you judge? Whatever it is, everything is fine." This time the people could not say much. Maybe the old Rinjai was again right. So they kept silent. But deep inside, they knew he was wrong. 12 beautiful horses had come with the horse. A little training and they could all be sold. And they would fetch much money. Rinjai had a young son and only one son. The young son started to train the wild horses. But just a week later, he fell from a wild horse and broke his leg bones. The people gathered again and they said, "A lot of bad things happened to you." They said, "You were right. Again, you proved right. Getting 12 horses was not a blessing. It was again a misfortune. It's a curse. Your only son has lost his legs, and in your old age, he was your only support. Now you are poorer than ever." Again, the old Rinjai stayed silent and said, "You are going too far. It is just that my son has broken his legs, and I have to help him. Whatever it is, everything is fine." And after a few weeks, the king's enemy attacked the kingdom with a huge army. The king's army started weakening due to the sudden attack. Therefore, all the young men of the town were forcibly taken for the military. Only the old man's son was left because his leg was broken. People gathered to the old man, crying and weeping. because there was no possibility of their sons coming back. They came to the old man and said, "You were right, old man. God knows you were right. The broken leg of your son proved a blessing. Maybe your son is crippled, but still he is with you. But our sons are gone forever, and you don't know whether they are coming back or not." People said, "We all know that you remain the same, calm through the happiness and sorrow. But how do you do it?" Rinjai said, "First of all, understand the truth. The only truth is your sons have gone to serve the motherland. Perhaps it was not your wish, yet they have gone. Whether it is a curse or a blessing, no one knows." Rinjai said that until your people give up the habit of calling things bad or good, you will continue to be troubled. You will continue to be suffered. Why take care of faith? If you want to take care, then take care of your actions. Take care of your thoughts. Accept the things as they are. Stop calling things good or bad. Stop complaining and keep living happily. Remember, profit, loss, luck. These are small parts of life. Just you can't understand the entire book or reading one line. Similarly, how can you decide whether life is good or bad on the basis of one incident in life, which is not even in your control? We form opinions about him and get upset by giving meaningless judgment. Do not draw a conclusion about small incidents in life. Instead, stay in the moment. Life is in this moment, right now, right here, and stay happy. Keep doing your work. And you don't have to pay attention to what people say, whether they're speaking good or bad about you. If you pay attention to what people say, your mind will automatically start getting restless. Therefore, you should focus on the important work of your life, which will always gives you inner peace. As Buddha said, train your mind to become in every situation, because a positive mind finds opportunity in everything. A negative mind finds faults in everything, and a calm mind expects or finds nothing but accept as the way it is. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you really like this video, then make sure to subscribe to this channel and share this video as much as possible with your friends, family, to anyone you think is going to help them.